What's up, y'all? Okay, so this is somewhat a testimony and kind of like further instructions for someone and like revelation for someone concerning the last few words that the Holy Spirit has led me to put out. Don't mind me looking crusty. Like literally, this is just chill mode. But Holy Spirit provided the testimony part is Holy Spirit provided a piece to one of the things that I was needing to be able to pack. Right. Mind you, I've been hassling him about this thing for a while now. But I finally got a piece to like the whole packing thing that he's been telling me and prophesying on here. And to be honest, like 90% of my things are packed, right? I put them all in the proper place, right? And I told him, I was like, because I'm like I try to be like really organized, and I kind of like to like have things in like in order. So I told him, I was like, Holy Spirit, like I need just maybe like one more of these things, and then I can be like, then my packing will be complete, right? Oh, it's sparkles. Okay. I feel led to throw away my old luggage. Mind you, luggage is something that I've been needing for a while. When he let me to go on on my birthday trip last year, he let me to get on here, ask for help to be able to get luggage. And sometimes when he leaves me to ask for something, it's not always that's not the way that he's always going to provide, right? It's just to test my heart, and sometimes it's to test you guys' heart as well. But he let me to ask for help to be able to get luggage. And since then, since I've needed luggage, right? I've just been patiently waiting for God to provide, right? Sometimes I have been impatient, right? But I've been holding on to like this duffel bag that I've had for probably well over 10 years, right? And the duffel bag is like busted up. It literally, it doesn't even close all the way because it has like this big gaping hole in it, right? And I'm probably going to show it to you guys. But this is the luggage. As you guys can see, it's literally torn. And I've been holding on to it for a while because it's literally, my clothes have just been like sitting in it. And it's just been sitting in my trunk, right? Well, Holy Spirit has provided me a piece. And one of the things I told him, I said, whenever you provide me a piece, then I can organize my things and, basically like kind of like move or act on the thing that you have been just telling me to do. I'll do it once you provide. Like I won't hesitate. I'll just do it, right? That's exactly what I did. And I've kind of cleaned out the luggage. And I feel led to throw this old luggage away. Mind you, I've had this luggage since I was a child, right? And I just keep hearing Holy Spirit say all things new. And mind you, like I said, I've been asking for new luggage. I already have the luggage that I want picked out. He's already shown me which luggage to get and whatnot. But sometimes God will not give you a new thing until you get rid of the old, right? So maybe this is for someone. Maybe you need to throw away some old luggage, some old baggage. Maybe that be spiritually, maybe that be literally. But God is calling us, in order for us to receive the new, we have to get rid of the old. And as you guys seen, it's literally junk all in the bags. And I'm at a place in my life where at one point it wasn't junk, right? At one point I was telling myself, whenever I gotta God provide me a new place, I would put up some of the old decorations that I had. I would just put those same decorations up because I love them, right? And I literally just told Holy Spirit, I said, Holy Spirit, I do love that wallpaper a lot, and I probably would get it over again. But that's the very thing. I could just get it over again. I could just replace it with new wallpaper exactly like that one, the same brand and everything. I can just get it new if that's what I decided to do and you wanted me to do, right? So not only am I gonna throw away luggage, I'm gonna throw away some old like decorations, I guess you could say, or like wall art that I plan on taking into like the new and also I've been telling Holy Spirit, like I need some new shoes. Like I have no shoes. Like I'm saying, like I am a Crocs warrior. Like don't get me wrong, like I love my Crocs. I love Crocs down. You know what I'm saying? But I need some shoes. Like I have these clothes that he led me to buy last year, or like kind of like at the beginning of the year and a little bit like last year. He led me to buy some clothes, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not much. I've been telling him I need clothes too, but that's neither here nor there. But I've been telling him, like like Holy Spirit, like you led me to buy these clothes, and I don't have any shoes to wear with them. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person to like I'm not gonna put on really, nice or like decent clothes like without, shoes to match it. Like I just can't do that, right? So if I'm gonna be wearing Crocs, I'm typically just gonna throw on some leggings and like a plain Jane t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he has me in like a season where not only, am I okay with throwing out the old, but I'm truly ready to receive the new. I'm ready to start wearing like, the new clothes like that he provided me with. Like these are like brand new clothes. I haven't even worn them. I just took the tags off of them. And the only reason I took the tags off of them was because Holy Spirit told me to take the tags off of them, right? Like they've been sitting in my trunk brand new with tags on them for somewhat like a year now, and I haven't worn them, right? And yeah, I've taken the tags off of them. I put them in like the proper things that he led me to put them in. And yeah, I'm ready. The new is here. And something else that Holy Spirit is leading me to say. One of the things that I think I said this. Holy Spirit was highlighting to me the number 15, right? And he was highlighting November 15, 2025 specifically to me, right? And when I was seeing the number 15, he was highlighting November 15th to me. I really wasn't like thinking too much of it. I was just something that I was just taking note of mentally and just going on about my day with, right? Well, yesterday I was somewhere and I was in a car and I seen a tag that said and don't mind the mess, like I said, I'm literally in the middle of like getting rid of things, right? And like just like cleaning up, right? But yesterday I was in a car with someone and I seen on a tag it said A616R, right? And I immediately heard the Holy Spirit say a birth, rest, right? 616 in the Greek and Hebrew Strong's Concordance means to give birth or something like that, or I think it's to give birth, right? And so once I heard him say that, I was just like, okay, like cool, like a birth, rest, right? But then later throughout that day, I get on TikTok and he puts. Sometimes Holy Spirit will use TikTok to speak to me, right? Or to even confirm what he has been saying to me, right? And so he put like this video, I took a screenshot of it. He put this video on my timeline, and it's quite literally, she's literally saying the exact same thing that I was hearing Holy Spirit say to me, right? That you have given birth, rest, right? And I just want to say, you're probably like, okay, like if you're resting, why is it that you're packing? Resting is a state, right? Resting is a state, right? When God tells me to rest, sometimes he will give me instructions in that rest, right? And even while I'm being obedient and doing that instruction, acting on that instruction that he has given me, I am still in a state of rest, right? God will literally tell you to run a run 5 miles. But even in that 5 miles, you are still resting. Why are you still resting? Because you are in alignment and you are being obedient, right? It's not going to take you much or your spirit much because you are in a state of rest and you're just simply being obedient, right? So God will have you doing things and asking you to do things and give you instructions on things in the middle of rest, right? There is still work in rest. Rest is work. You know what I'm saying? Rest takes faith, right? So that's why I'm still, I'm still packing and still, I guess you could say, working. It's not taking much for me. It's not something that, is exhausting to me. Why? Because I am in a state of rest, right? I have given birth. Many of you have given birth, gave birth on the 15th. If that word was for you, God, confirmed that to you. Then, like I said, I am just here to relay the message what Holy Spirit has been telling me. Number one, you have given birth, rest, right? But understand that even in your rest, there are still some things that need to be done, right? Resting, again, is a state of mind, and it can also be physical. I've noticed that this past week, I have genuinely just been tired. I've wanted to genuinely just like sleep, right? And I've allowed, Holy Spirit has pointed out to me through TikTok and just, just telling me that, okay, Asia, you're tired because you need to rest. You genuinely need to get sleep, right? And so some of the reasons that I kind of like stay up at night is to watch, live streams. And that's just something that God knows that God, he's okay with it. He allows me to do it, to a certain extent. There's times when he'll tell me, okay, John, you can't watch that time, you need to rest. You know what I'm saying? And when he does that, I'm obedient and I get rest, right? But I've noticed that I haven't watched, there were days where he told me, okay, you get some rest. And there were days where the person that I typically watch live streaming, they weren't streaming this past week. So there was nothing to watch. So I was going to bed at a decent time. I was getting rest. God will literally make all things work together for the good, right? I was kind of upset and sad. And I told God, I was like, dang, Holy Spirit, like, I ain't got nothing to watch. Like, I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? And he used that for the good for me to be able to get some rest, right? I wasn't up to 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning watching a live stream, laughing and giggling, right? Although that's something that I do with God, it's still like it's a season for everything, right? And so, yeah, he just had me resting. He currently has me packing. And again, I'm just here to tell someone, it is time to pack. The time is literally now. I am literal evidence. He's made, I don't know why, but it's something that's very weird and I don't really quite understand. But he does not want me to show, he didn't want me to record me packing, right? He doesn't mind me making content regarding like the whole thing, but he did not want me to show me packing, right? So I can't really show you guys, like all like the things that are packed. But this is a video that I made yesterday. He did allow me to make this. Basically the thing that he provided me travel packing cubes. So yeah.
What's up, y'all? Okay, so I'm really excited. I want to show y'all something that Holy Spirit let me to get from bargain bins. I'm gonna be honest, it was a lot more expensive than I would have liked to have paid, but it still is cheaper than what I was looking at online. And this is really just the start of my departure, and I'm excited. It's just one more step in that direction, and I'm really excited. But it's kind of bittersweet because now it's genuinely getting real for me. But packing cubes for travel. So yeah, I'm gonna I don't know if I'm gonna start today. I'm finally got my packing cubes, and I paid $6 for them. And yeah, I've been telling God, like asking him, like, God, okay, like I've been ready to go. He's been talking to me about this for a little minute. And I was just like, God, like as soon as I get my packing cubes, hopefully that's like the first thing I get. I'm gonna organize my clothes. That way, I'll just be able to throw my clothes into my luggage and everything else, and everything will just be organized. And I would just be so happy. And the time is here, and I feel like really weird about it. But yeah, they're black, but it's okay. Because if I need some more, I could just get the ones from Amazon. But these should do for now. This should hold pretty much all my things. So yeah, this is crazy. I can't believe this is happening. But yeah, that's all. Just wanted to record this process. He actually told me not to record myself packing my things. So I won't be doing that. But he just wants me to get it done. And also I don't think that he wants me to show what it is that I'm packing. But yeah, I am able to show you guys the packing cubes or just plain black travel cases. So yeah, literally little by little, he's had me get like the things that I need. The next thing that I would like to get is I need some smaller, like kind of like cases, like makeup bags and like pouches, so that I can put all of my individual, like I have like electronics and things like that, like chargers, like my camera lights, my tripods. I need to be able to put all of that stuff in a bag, and then I need to be able to I want to get that and then get my luggages and whatnot. And yeah, so yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, that's all. Yep.
The fruit to your obedience is literally manifesting. And that's literally all glory be to God. It's nothing that, although you were being obedient, it's still all glory be to God. All of him and none of you. Okay, remember that, right? Do not forget the Lord your God, okay? But yeah, he's calling you into rest because you have given birth. But still be obedient in that rest. If he's telling you to rest and get some sleep and go to bed early, do that. If he's telling you to pack, do that, because that's still, you're still in alignment and being obedient. If he has put it on your heart to let some of the old things go, whether that be relationships, whether that be physical, material things, such as luggage, let it go. He will replace it. And I think that I'm excited to see. See and get like my new luggage. I am going to be throwing this luggage away. It's kind of bittersweet. It kind of reminds me of John 16. What he's kind of just been saying over these past few things. And also another thing that, like I said, I don't know if I said this. I'm kind of like going everywhere, but he has me throwing away 2 pair of shoes. And like I said, one of the things that I have been asking God for is some shoes, like, go with my little, like little outfits that he has had me put together over this past year or so. I'm in need of like shoes. So yeah, I feel like in order for God to provide, not that he won't provide you new things while you have old things, but it takes faith to throw away something that you could. It just takes faith to throw away something that you kind of somewhat need. You know what I'm saying? He is not leading me to give these things away. The shoes that he's leading me to throw away, they're quite literally, they have mold all over them. And I'm gonna be honest, I thought that, not too much on me when I said that they have mold. I literally live in my car, and when it gets cold, in the cold seasons, cars literally produce like a frost, right? And the frost literally leaked onto the shoes, and I had no idea. By the time I found out, the shoes were filled with mold, right? So, but that's neither nor there. But that's why I'm not giving them away. That's why I'm not taking them to donate to someone, because they're ruined. They're literally ruined, right? I wouldn't want anyone to give me something like that, and I wouldn't give someone, something like that. So yeah. And it's crazy because the same thing happened to a lot of my clothes, which is why I told Holy Spirit I need clothes. I had to throw away so many of my clothes because they were soiled, right? And not like they were just like genuinely soiled with like mold because of my car, right? And yeah, I was really upset with that, but again, that's neither here nor there. But he's slowly been replacing like the things that I've had to throw away, the things that the enemy have stolen. So yeah, I'm gonna throw away the shoes. Honestly, I thought that I've been through them away. I literally put together an outfit the other day. I was like, Holy Spirit, I need some shoes. I was like, if I had my Jordan ones, my black and white ones, I would literally wear them. But I was like, I think that I threw them away. They literally were still in my truck, right? But I thought that I threw them away, and the only reason I thought that I threw them away was because that was Holy Spirit literally telling me, whenever you do find them, throw them away. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get rid of the old things, be obedient. The time is now. I cannot stress that enough. I feel like that's, you know, literally like a slogan at this point. The fruit to your obedience is finally manifesting. I know it probably took a little minute, but the time is here. The time is now, Cinderella. Pack your things because it is time to go. It is time to depart. And yeah, I think that's it. If he leads me to go a little bit deeper into, you know, like the whole resting thing, I would do so, but I want to keep this short and sweet. I think he is gonna lead me to do I'll probably do a live video on it. Maybe tomorrow. It just depends. But yeah, there was a lot more that he had to say about it, but I don't feel like to say it in this video because, like I said, I kind of wanted this video to be short and sweet. But yeah, hit the follow button so that way you can maybe at least get the notification if I go live, if Holy Spirit and I go live. But only do so if you're led. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share it out to your friends and family. If you've already done that with any of our content, I want to say I really appreciate it. And let me know down in the comments if this was confirmation for you. Stuff like that kind of like really interests me because, yeah, like I said, this is the season for, you know, for God to reveal to me the fruit to my obedience. So yeah, I'm really interested to know. And I think that's it. If you feel led to sow a seed into this ministry, I would really appreciate it. Like I said, there are several things that I'm still in need of. I know there's no doubt that Holy Spirit will provide, but maybe he wants to use you guys, or maybe he wants to use you guys to provide those things. I don't know. But all I can do is humble myself and be obedient and ask. And yeah, if you feel led to sow a seed, you can do so by screenshotting the QR code that's located at the end of this video, or you can use my Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo that's also located at the end of this video. And yeah, I think that's it. If you don't take notes on this video, I said I love you, most really, Jesus loves you. Bye.